Welcome back to Mac Talks. Football and the international break is finally over, and club football is finally back. After 10 days of watching meaningless games, not that much, but like finally the football is back, and I'm really excited for it. So let's get right into it. This is the prediction video for La Liga's match day 5. So we're going to see how many of my predictions are going to be correct, and how many of them are going to make me look stupid at the end. So let's get right into it. You guys can play along with me in the comment section. You can make your predictions, and we are going to see whose predictions are correct at the end of the weekend. So let's get right into it. The first game is Real Betis versus Leganes. Real Betis, they are still winless in the league. They have drawn twice, and they lost to Real Madrid last week. But the thing is, in all the games that they have played till now, they have looked really good. Even in the game against Real Madrid, they created like a fair amount of chances, but they are not able to finish those chances. And I think that is one of the reasons that they are still winless, that they have not been able to go ahead and get any points. They are playing a Leganes side who lost against Mallorca, which was a bit surprising. Like, it was a bit shocking for me. Like, I really did not think they would lose to Mallorca, especially they were at home as well. But they lost against Mallorca. They have lost twice in the league till now. So both of these teams, like they are just their start is not something really spectacular. So it's in a way it's a tough one to hold. But and that is why I'm gonna sit on the fence. I'm gonna start the week for in La Liga with a draw. I am going for a 1-1 draw between Real Betis and Leganes. The second game is Mallorca versus Villarreal. Mallorca, as I said, they defeated Leganes last week. They have been in. They have done a bit better, like quite better than I would have expected in the first 4 games. They are looking in a bit better as well. Like, they are playing a good football. I thought they were gonna struggle quite a lot, but the way they have started, they have quite impressed me, to be very honest with you. And as I said last week, they have won as well, and they would hope that it can continue after the international break, that the gap that happened after those 4 games doesn't make break their momentum, and they continue having a good season ahead. They are playing a Villarreal side who are undefeated. They have won 2, drawn 2. They are looking really good. They are sitting very nicely at number 4 at the moment. They are looking like one of the teams that could go ahead and break into the top 4 this year. And as I said, they are playing really good football. Like, I expected them to have a good season, but the way they have started, it is looking better than what I expected. Like, they are exceeding expectations at the moment. So it's very good to see, and that is why I think they are gonna have a good game today as well. And I think they are gonna go ahead and win this game as well. Villarreal have been very good. The yellow train. Yellow submarines. I think they are gonna go ahead and they are gonna have a victory in this game as well. I am going for a 3-1 Villarreal win. Not 3-1. I will go for a 2-1 Villarreal win. I think Mallorca would score, but I don't think they would be able to stop Villarreal from winning this game. And Villarreal get their 3rd win of the season against Mallorca. The next game is Espanyol versus Alaves. Now this one is a bit tricky, because both these teams are like, again, like it is Alaves, they are good, very good 1 week, and the following week they go ahead and become dreadful. So it's a bit hard to predict what they are gonna do. Espanyol, I thought like they got their first win last week against Rayo Vallecano, which was huge for them, and I think they would be in a way a bit disappointed that it came just before the international break, because the confidence that they would have been after getting that win, it was the first win of the season as well. It is quite crucial for them to get that win. because they have not played good till now, but that win was very important, and they are playing an Alaves side. As I said, they could come up and they could destroy Espanyol, or it could be the other way around. They would be so dreadful that Espanyol can go ahead and get their second win. That is why it's like quite tricky, but you can say I'm going with the hierarchy. I'm just I'm not saying becoming boring, but I'm just saying I'm going with the hierarchy. And I think Alaves, with their experience, I just think they are gonna nick it. I think it's gonna be a very close game. Spaniard might go ahead and win it, but I am not going with them. I just think Alaves might have just a bit enough in them to go ahead and get the win. I'm going for a very close 1-0 win for Alaves. The next game is Sevilla versus Getafe, and I mean, Sevilla start to the season has been quite bad. They are like almost in the relegation zone, if I'm not wrong. It has been very bad in the first 4 games. And I expected them to have a very bad season, to be very honest with you. Like I was quite perplexed when people were making their predictions early on in the season, and everybody was bringing them back right into the top half of the table. I was quite surprised with that, especially after the season they had last year. I still thought that they were going to struggle this season, and I put them around 15th or 14th in my predictions, and they are struggling, and they are playing in a way a bit worse than what I expected. And that is why I do, because the squad is almost the same as last year. They did not make any good transfer, so I expected them to struggle, and they are struggling. They are playing against a Getafe side who are they are Getafe, like I don't really know what to make of it or make of them till now. Like it's a bit slow start and slow start. Like they play one great half of football, and they in the other you just don't know what you are seeing. So it's a bit tough with Getafe as well. And again, I'm gonna sit on the fence with this one, because I really don't know what I am not really sure about this game. I think Getafe might go ahead and win this one, but really I'm not gonna take any chances with both of these teams. To be very honest with you, the safe thing would be to go ahead and give Getafe the win, but the way that they have played, like it really doesn't give me any confidence, because they have played 3 games and it have all been drawn. Sevilla, they have lost 2, they have drawn 2 as well. So like both of these teams are winless as well, so they would want both of them would want to get the win, their first wins of the season. But as I said, I'm not gonna take a punt on it. Maybe I should take a punt on it. You know what? Let's go ahead with it. The smart thing would be to go for a draw. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I will stay on the fence. I am going for a and I don't think it's gonna be a good game of football, but I am gonna go for a 0-0 draw between Sevilla and Getafe. The next game is Real Sociedad versus Real Madrid. Now, before the season started, I would have said that this game was going to be quite interesting, quite exciting, because I had great hopes from both of these teams. But the way they both of them have played at the start of the season, it's quite disappointing. And even though Real Madrid are sitting at number 2, I still don't think that they have played a good football, to be very honest with you. And Real Sociedad, on the other hand, they have been really disappointing, and I think I really don't know what has happened there, but the way they have started the season is quite troubling, and I think it is gonna continue for them. I don't think they get a win out of it. I think it is gonna be a close game, but I think Madrid, this could turn out to be very easily another draw. But I don't know why. I'm just going for a Real Madrid close win. I think it's gonna be a close one, and Real Madrid win 2-1. It could quite easily turn out to be a 1-1 draw. I don't see Sociedad winning. I will be very honest with you. I don't think they are gonna win. But Madrid have been so poor the way they have played in there's only one game where they were really good, and that was against Valladolid. Apart from that, I don't think they have been any good in the all 3 games they have played. They need to, and they would hope that they can change it that after the international break, and this game would be quite tough for them. That is why I'm going for a close 2-1 win for Real Madrid. The next game is Celta Vigo versus Valladolid, and I mean, what a roller coaster of a season Celta Vigo are having. And in a way, I'm quite happy that this game is around 3 o'clock my time, because I really want to watch Celta Vigo. All their games have been quite interesting, quite fun to watch. All high scoring games, all last minute, like until the last minute, you don't know what is gonna happen in their games. They started with 2 wins, then they go ahead and they lost the next two. I predicted them to lose the first two, and I predicted them to win the next two, and it has gone the completely opposite way. But they have played really good football, and they have looked really good. They are playing a Valladolid side who got thumped 7-0 last week by Barcelona. So they are in a bad position. They would hope, and like the manager would hope, that they forget about that and they start afresh after the international break. They are going to a tough place at Celta Vigo. In the way that Celta have played this season, I think it would be quite stupid to go against them, especially against a team like Valladolid, and that is why I'm going for a 3-1 win for Celta Vigo. The following game is Girona versus Barcelona. Girona's first two games were completely different. They were not looking really good. They were not looking the side that played spectacularly last year. And the next two games, like, it was stunning, like sensational football, great football. It was like the Girona from last year. They've scored 6 goals, conceded 0 in the last 2 games, and they were looking really good. They would be, I think, a bit annoyed that the international break came in between and stopped their momentum. But you need to get on with it, and they would hope that they can continue that their momentum after the international break. They are playing against a Barcelona who have been absolutely phenomenal since the start of the season. Like, I really did not think that they were gonna have such a good start, that they were gonna play such great football. Like, I expected them to do good. I predicted them to finish third, but I just thought that they were not gonna be that good. But Hansi Flick has come in, and whatever he is doing, whatever he is telling his team to do, it is working for them 100%, and they are looking really, really good. And I think it is going to be a very good season for them. I did not think they were going to challenge for the title. In my prediction, I was very clear, but the way they have started, I think it is going to be a good year for them, and they might they will challenge for the title, that for sure, and might go ahead and win it as well. For this game, I think it is a very, very tough game. With the way Girona have played in the last 2 games, I think it's going to be a very close game, and that is why I am making a bold one. I think this is going to be the first game where Barcelona draw points, but I think it's going to be a very exciting game. I'm going for a 2-2 draw between Girona and Barcelona. Moving on to the next game on a Sunday, it is Las Palmas versus Athletic Club, and both these teams they lost last week. Las Palmas against Alaves, and Athletic Bilbao against Atletico Madrid, and I think it is gonna be another a close game between both of these teams. Again, both these teams have had a slow start to the season, and it's a bit especially Athletic Club, like, I'm disappointed with the way that they have started, especially because I thought they were gonna have a great season. I predicted them to finish 4th, but I keep on saying with this, like, it is just 4 games. I understand that, but I think the way they are playing, that is a bit worrying for me. But I think they are gonna get better. They are playing against Las Palmas, who again, like, they every week it's a different performance, every match it's a different performance for them, so it's a bit tricky to predict them. But I am going for an away win in this game. I think Athletic Club win this one 2-0, and they get their got those 3 important points. The next game is Atletico Madrid versus Valencia. Now Atletico Madrid, they have not clicked at the moment. I would say this, that they have brought in a lot of good players. I think they have one of the best transfer window in Europe, and the players that they have brought in are really, really good. They have not clicked yet. They are, like, I just think that Simeone is figuring out how to play all these big players together, how to get his first 11 ready for the season, and I think this is the best opportunity. They have already dropped 4 points till now, and they would hope that now they don't drop as many many points if they really want to challenge Real Madrid and Barcelona for the title. And I think this is the best opportunity for them. They are playing against a Valencia side who are really not into it. Like, they have been really bad, and I think unfortunately for Valencia, their bad start of the season to the season is gonna continue in this game as well. I mean, they are 20th at the moment. They are under, they are, as I said, 20th at the moment. They just have a 1 point. They are winless, and I think they are gonna stay winless in this game as well. And I think Atletico Madrid are gonna win it quite comfortably. I think it's gonna be pumping against Valencia. I'm going for a 4-0 win for Atletico Madrid. And the last game on Monday, we finish match day 5 on Monday, with Rayo Vallecano versus Osasuna. Like, Rayo, they suffered a shock defeat last week, and they would hope that it doesn't really mess up their season. Like, nobody really expected them to lose to Mallorca. Like, it was a very important game for them, because I think both of these teams are going to be in that relegation battle. I predicted Rayo to get relegated, and but the way they started the season, they were looking good until that game. Mallorca, they got a very big win, as I said, a huge 3 points for them. So Rayo would want to come back from that. They are playing against Osasuna side, who I think have had a mixed bag of a season till now. Osasuna, basically, I really don't know what to expect from them, to be very honest with you. They could be very good in 1 week and then go ahead and be terrible. Last week they played a really good game against Celta Vigo. Like, they were really good, and they won 3-2. And they were it's not like Celta Vigo were in that game. Like, that was the first game where Osasuna were completely dominated Celta Vigo, and I think it's gonna continue in this game as well. They go ahead and they get that away win against Rayo Vallecano. I am going for a 3-1 win for Osasuna, and I think they continue their winning ways and get that crucial 3 points on match day 5 yet again. And with that, all the games are done and dusted. All my predictions have been made. We are gonna see how many of them are correct at the end of the match day, and we're gonna see how many points I can make. 3 points if my entire prediction is right, but 2 points if the prediction is right, but the score is not right. So we're gonna see how many points I can make. I don't know. There have been 4 match days already. I don't know how many points I have done from out of. I will write it here. You will see out of 120 points. I don't know. I don't think I even have crossed the 50-point mark. So the start of the season has not been good for La Liga, but let's hope I can go ahead and make it better. You guys can play along with me in the comment section below. Make your predictions. Let me know who do you think is gonna win, or do you agree with my predictions? Let me know in the comment section below. And as I said, make your predictions as well, and we're gonna see at the end of the match day how many of your predictions were right and who got the more points. I got it, or you guys got it, in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September, and so that there are very less days remaining, and then a lot of subscribers to gain. The task is looking very hard, so let's make sure we are able to go ahead and finish it. For me, that is it. Until next time, bye bye.